What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl Tamika E, and I'm coming in with another quick video. And today I'm going to do a video very different from my last video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on what is a wife, and are you a wife, and what are, some roles of being a wife. So the first thing I got down is a wife understands that it is a must to be in order in the marriage and within the household. Everything must go in order as far as God, husband, wife, and children. And when things are not in order, the marriage won't go right. So everybody have a role to play as far as in the marriage. A wife role is to nurture her children and, to protect her children. And she also has a contribute or role to her husband. And, that role is to be his helpmate. Um, be his helpmate, and also to, help him when, any areas that he may be lacking in or he is weak in. So a wife understands that she must yield to her husband. And, somebody might ask, well, what does yield mean? Yield mean is to let your husband go before you. Like I said, everything has to go in order. So yielding to your husband, or you may say submitting to your husband, is not saying that you are less than your husband. It's not saying that you are stupid. It's not saying any of that. Like, it's not saying that your husband controls you. It's not saying that I don't know. All it's saying is you are letting your husband lead, and you are yielding to your husband. That means you are following the order and allowing your husband to lead and go before you. So, okay, I said all that. Yeah, so the order is God, husband, wife, and children. And the good thing is, God is, y'all gotta excuse my neighbors. They be turned up every day. So if y'all hear some bamming, it's because my neighbors, they turned up right now. Which I don't have a problem with. So it's whatever. So, yeah, like I was saying, the order is God, husband, wife, and children. And, just recognizing your role as a wife and your role in the household. A father is good for a baby. I mean, it's good, it's great actually if a baby has a father. But it is detrimental to a baby that a baby have a healthy mother, because of the order. It could be detrimental to a baby if a baby have an unhealthy mother. So it's all about, understanding as a wife your role you play in the family. Like, you have to know your purpose in life. You have to have your purpose in life, and you have to know your role as a woman and as a wife. um Yeah, so I said a wife role is to protect her children and to nurture her children. A wife role to her children is totally different. It's totally different from her role with her husband. And it's very important that a wife understands those two roles and follow the order. A wife is to provide good to her husband. She is to bring him good. She is not to tear down the family. She is not to tear down anything that the husband have provided for her, and that goes with providing and protecting. Even with protecting, if somebody breaks in the house, it is a husband's role or husband's um, job to protect his family. So he goes first and he goes and makes sure everything is safe for his family. So as long as everybody know their role, then that's what makes a marriage work. If a wife know her role to her husband and to her children, that she is a helpmate, that she is to help her husband be great. Like, the wife role is to help her husband be great without demeanoring his manhood, without saying, well, I did this, I did that. And she has to have a discernment from God to know this is the man that she's supposed to submit to and make great. She has to have a discernment from God that lets her know that. So, yeah, her job is to be a helpmate to her husband. And, some wives stay home and some wives go to work because every marriage is different. But even if she goes to work outside of the house and it's their choice and it's good for the family, she still understands that inside of the house, when she is at home, that her husband is the leader. He's still the head of the household. So, yeah, what else I got? Understanding your role as a wife and understanding how to recognize your role and take accountability of when things, don't go as planned or don't go well in a marriage, because every day is not going to be blissful every day. But if you follow the order, then it should be blissful, because you're helping your husband be great and you recognizing, your role as a wife. If things don't be great, you're recognizing that it is something that you did also that, has to take into accountability. So, yeah, but if everybody know their role in a marriage, then the marriage should be healthy and happy. If everything stay in order, and putting God first, and wives submitting to your husband, meaning yielding to your husband, meaning your husband comes before you. That is true. He is the head, if he is displaying godly, because he's in covenant with God. So if he is displaying, godly attributes to the family, then he is the head of his family, and he comes before you. So, you guys, I have to go, but this your girl Tamika E, and I'll be back with another video. All right, see you.